We're gonna do something a little bit different today. We're gonna talk about the most recent and most frequent real estate questions that I've gotten from my friends and clients over the last month.
Question, tell me how you feel about this.
Did anybody else hear that? We're gonna try and answer these questions as concisely as possible, and everybody should stick around to the end because I can almost guarantee there's gonna be something in here relevant to you. And these questions...
Question, tell me what you think about me.
Why does that keep what is it? The word question?
Question, how'd you like this knowledge that I brought?
Shoot, get out of here. You know what? Let's just go with it.
All the honeys making money. Throw your hands up at me, baby.
Stick around. It's gonna be a good one today. Let's talk house.
Throw your hands up at me.
We're starting with what's by far the most common question I get. This question isn't as easy to answer as a lot of people want to think. There's a lot of changes that have happened in our market in the last couple of years, and things aren't as simple as they used to. In a sense, a lot of people are trying to figure out just what is going on in our market and what the new normal is. A lot of people will give you solid, firm answers and tell you that they know everything. Sorry, it's not true. But the trend we've been seeing recently is that condos have been going up in price over the last year or two, while freehold has been going down a lot of the time. It's important to know that this is very location specific. Different pockets of the city are behaving very differently from one another. What I can tell you is that you'll want to wait around to see if we get some stabilization. I've talked a little bit about this before, and there's been some lending changes that have made things a little bit different for this question. Here's the rules most simply. How do I look right now? I'm a regular Vanna White. At some point, I'm gonna do an entire video on this, because I could talk a long time about it. But the foreign buyer's tax is a 15% tax on people who are not permanent residents or Canadian citizens who are looking to buy property within the city. It's actually a lot harder for your landlord to kick you out of a place than you might think. Besides gross negligence causing damage to the property or continued non-payment of your rent, the real avenue that landlords have to evict their tenants is if they or an immediate family member would like to move into the subject property. It's important to know that they still have to give requisite notice to their tenant before they can have them move out. Just like tenants have to give landlords requisite notice before they move out. Check out this handy-dandy graphic to answer that question. You know what? It's probably better covering my face anyways. I'm not that pretty to look at. Well, that first step can sort of change person to person, but I usually like to tell people that the first thing they want to do is go see a lender. You want to be able to see if you can actually afford a place. Go talk to your bank or your personal lender and see what they are going to offer you. You can't buy a place unless you know you can afford it first. You could just call me. But seriously, the best way to find an agent is either through referral or somebody that you know who you can trust and have heard good things about. There are a lot of agents in this city, and I promise you, they're not all good. This is a big, big decision that you're gonna be making.
LeBron, what's your decision?
And it's a big part of your life, so you want the person handling it to be extremely competent and make sure that everything's going to go well. Work by referral, talk to people you know, and see who you can trust to get the job done. Well, there you have it. Those are the most common questions I've gotten over the last month. And all I can say is that I would really encourage you to reach out and speak to me or another real estate professional you know. Why? Because of something I tell a lot of my clients. This is one of the biggest decisions you're ever gonna make, and no one teaches you how to do it until it's actually time to pull the trigger. So hey, go ahead, give me a call, ask me whatever you want. It's free advice, and hey, I'm always around. See you next time.